Well, I hope you've had a good fall break and are ready to be back at school, more ready than I am to be back at school. I can tell you, I would like another week of fall break myself. But with the start of the second quarter, we've got some severe weather to be tracking tonight. But after that cold front moves through, it'll be cooler for tomorrow with highs in the 60s. But it will warm up in the 70s under partly cloudy skies for your weekend. So it'll be some really nice weather for those outdoor activities. Take a look at the hour-by-hour forecast starting out around the noon hour today. There could be a few thunderstorms around, but I expect the coverage to increase as we head into the evening hours as that cold front approaches. And taking a look at that forecast for tonight again, the chance of thunderstorms goes up after midnight as that front moves in, and some of those storms will be severe, and I'll talk more about that here in just a few minutes. As we take a look at that forecast for tomorrow, as I mentioned, it'll be much cooler with temperatures in the mid-60s all day. Some showers could linger through the noon hour. Could have some thunderstorms early in the morning, but those should clear out by 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Now, I mentioned that severe weather threat. This right here is a forecast model, one of the tools meteorologists use every day when putting together the forecast. And this is just a little behind the scenes look at what I'm looking at when I put together the forecast for RNN Weather. So you can see here, this is this afternoon, and this model's got some thunderstorms developing here in Arkansas and Louisiana, and those are going to move to the east with time. As we put this into motion, you can see here that these thunderstorms will move towards the east into the Tennessee Valley tonight, and we can stop that right there, and you can see there's some thunderstorms developing out ahead of this line. Now, if this happens, this is something we're going to have to watch. If we see a lot of coverage of thunderstorms developing out ahead of this main line of thunderstorms producing damaging winds, this could also hamper the severe weather threat. So we can lessen the threat if we get more of these thunderstorms developing out ahead of the lines. This is something we'll have to be watching as we head into tonight. As we put this into motion, again, as we approach tomorrow morning, these thunderstorms are going to move up the eastern seaboard. Now, as we take a look at the threat tracker for severe weather tonight, as we put this into motion, the threat of tornadoes tonight is going to be moderate, although the tornadoes won't be too strong. They'll be more in the EF0 to EF2 range rather than the long-tracked EF4s and EF5s, but we will have to be cautious of that tonight as well. The hail threat's going to be pretty low. These are not going to be hail-producing storms. The main story here is going to be the damaging wind threat. Winds of 60 to 80 miles per hour will be possible as this line moves in, and with these thunderstorms, there will be the threat of heavy rainfall and flash flooding. Now, I want to take a good look at these severe weather safety tips. Again, the timing for these storms tonight will be between midnight and 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, and the main hazards are going to be damaging winds and, again, that tornado threat. So I want to go through these safety tips one by one here. The first one, know what to do when a warning is issued. So you need to get with your parents tonight, talk about, and this goes for any severe weather event, not just tonight. You need to talk about what you're going to do when the warning is issued. Because if you don't know what to do when the severe thunderstorm warning is issued, when the tornado warning is issued, you won't be able to act accordingly. Second point here, you need to have multiple ways to get warning information. Just having your smartphone is not enough, because what if the power goes out and your phone dies? You don't have another way to get warning information, especially since you won't have TV either. So that's why you need to have a NOAA weather radio in addition to your smartphone app that is going to alert you when a severe thunderstorm or tornado warning is issued. And again, if you have that NOAA weather radio, if you are watching the local media, you will know when the tornado warning is issued, because you can't wait for the tornado sirens to sound. Because, let me tell you, the winds tonight will be stronger than some of these smaller EF0 to EF1 tornadoes. So just because a tornado warning is not issued does not mean it isn't going to be dangerous. And to add to that, tornado sirens are not meant to be heard indoors. Although you do hear them a lot of times indoors, they're meant to warn people outside. They're not meant to warn people that are asleep in bed. That's why you need to have that smartphone app that's going to alert you tonight when the warnings are issued. And stay tuned to the local TV stations. These guys get paid to give you severe weather information. On a more lighthearted note, let's take a look at the weather photo contest entries this week. As I step back here out of the shot, you can see thank you to the folks who submitted this week. The ways to contact me and send me those photos are below, and if you got any good weather photos from over fall break, you can send those in. Alright, now taking a look at that 7-day forecast. Again, to recap for today, We'll have a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon, but the coverage will really increase after midnight tonight. Highs in the lower 80s, and again for tomorrow, just a few showers there in the morning with highs rebounding into the upper 60s. Take a look at that extended period. We'll have another gray day on Wednesday before showers start to clear out on Thursday and leaving us with a very nice weekend.